Guys, how are you doing this morning? Hope you guys are doing well. Hope you guys are feeling good, because you know what, I am feeling so happy. I am feeling thankful. I'm feeling beautiful. And you know what, I am also feeling blessed to have you here with me, and you're welcome back to my channel. So you're welcome back to my channel, and this is your girl again, me being me. On today's video, I want to share a little bit of my pain, or a little bit of things that has been really tormenting me for a very long time. A very, very, very long time. Even before I got married. And what is that? It is inferiority complex. I'm going to share with you guys what inferiority did to me, and however, again, I'm going to, at the end of the video, give you guys a very sweet and important advice to every girl, every woman, everybody, even if you're a man listening to me in this video. Stay tuned to the last part of this video. Inferiority complex. So what is actually inferiority or inferiority complex? Inferiority complex is when somebody feels helpless, or when you feel less of your capability. You feel like you are not good enough with something, or you're not good enough, you know, amongst your folks, or you are less of a person. You are less of in you know your person. In fact, you are a lesser person, and you don't belong to where you feel like you're supposed to belong because of certain reasons. It could be reasons of abuse. It could be abusive reasons. It could be your personal, your physical look. It could be your family background. It could be your educational background. It could be anything. Okay. Some also it could be marriage. It could be that your mates are married and you're not married, and you feel inferior. You start having inferiority complex to be amongst your friends who are married, because you feel like you don't belong with them. You're not married, you're not in the same class, all those things. So I guess you guys know what inferiority, and that is one thing that affected me in life growing up as a child, as a young woman. As a young child, I grew up in a family with a different religion. That's from childhood. I grew up in a family with different religion. My parents are white garment people. We are Sabbatarians in my family, and it's something that had made me to feel less of myself, because, you know, as of the time I was growing up, there's this thing about white garment people. People see white garment people very strange people. They don't want, so many people don't want to associate with white garment people. If you know, those days, like Catholic people don't want to associate with white garments. Pentecostal, Anglicans, they don't want to associate with white garment people. So me, as a white garment child, you know, it was a challenge for me, because most times I find that my friends, my classmates, you know, at school, you're hiding your religion, and your friends can even, you know, abuse you for being a white garment person. And also, when growing up as well, you start finding out that when you're growing up to mingle with other people, and if they get to find out your religious background, they start backing off. And that was one of the things that was affecting me as a child growing up. I was even feeling like, am I ever going to get married? Am I ever going to do things that I love doing, or without being discriminated, without feeling like, you know, I have a strange religion or something like that? That's how people see it, that I have a strange religion. It was a problem for me, and I grew up with that inferiority complex on even till I don't know, like till now, because now I can boldly come on social media, online, and say I'm saying it now boldly on YouTube that I am from white garment family. So which is something somehow rare, because, you know, normally you don't want to say that. Normally you don't want your friends to run away from you, but it's okay. You know, the friend that will be for you will be. It doesn't matter the religion you are. It doesn't matter who you are. It doesn't matter where you're from, your color, your anything. But your religion shouldn't be a reason why people want to condemn you. But any friend that wants to run away from you or wants to condemn you because of your religion, it's okay, because it is not important. That friend is not important in your life. So that's why you see I am boldly saying that I'm a Sabbatarian, and I am a proudly born Sabbatarian. So that's one. And I think I just lost from that inferiority right now. Thank goodness. All right, another thing that got me in problem is my educational background. All right, in my live video when I was doing my introduction video on my Facebook page, me being me as well, I was talking about my family background, my educational background. Like I said in my introduction video that I didn't go to school. I've also mentioned that several times. I didn't go to university, and that was a huge barrier for me, because it made me feel like I am worthless. Like I am worthless. I can't find the kind of man that I want. I cannot be where I want to be. I cannot achieve the things I want to achieve in life because I am not a graduate. Up till now, it still is my problem, drawing me back. Like I have a lot of, I don't know, I'm blessed. I've said it several times. There are so many things that God gives to me, but most times standing up again to get that, to push to those things, I still feel like you're not educated. Maybe you will make mistake. Maybe you will fail trying to do this. Maybe you will not even succeed in it. Maybe you don't have the idea as an educated person. Like that education background was a problem, because I am not a graduate. It makes me feel like I am worthless in terms of pushing or getting to the level I want to get to. And inferiority complex actually made me to lose a lot of people who were interested in me growing up. There are so many people, so many guys, I don't know, I probably wouldn't have been where I am today if I understand that inferiority is if I was not inferior of myself. It made me not to associate with the kind of men or kind of people that come into my life. Even a friend of mine one time noticed this inferiority complex, even when I said to him that I don't think I belong, because you are from a rich background, all of you guys are educated, your father is a politician, your mother is this and all that, but I am not your kind of person. And he was like, stop all this mentality of you, because you are a great woman. There is anybody who have you will be proud. All you need is the support and the polishing. And babe, you are a wonderful person. Up to today, he still gives me the accolade and he still compliments me. But the inferiority I had in me drew me back from him. I always switch off. In fact, this causes me, like, if I'm making friends, you know, at the point, if they are not smiling at me anymore, or if they are not you know, showing me concern, or they don't call me, or they don't talk with me, like, you know, at the point, I always notice, I also always feel like maybe I am no longer, maybe they don't like me anymore, maybe they don't feel like I am supposed to be their friend, or maybe they feel like I'm not supposed to, you know, those things still affect me. And that was what was affecting me in my relationship, even when my partner was always threatening me about divorce. And that is the story that is going to start unfolding. Even when my partner was threatening me about divorce, I always feel like, oh, maybe I am no longer good for him. Maybe maybe now there are people who are more educated, or who are this or who are that. Those things started affecting me, and I was begging, I was asking, please stop threatening me, because he didn't know that those threats was giving me sleepless night, because I always naturally feel inferior, and he was the only person that I accepted to be in his life, because I felt we were in the same level. Like he is not graduate, he's not from a rich family. The only difference is that he lives abroad. That was the only difference. It might say that he's better off than me, but at the end of the day, when I met with him, I felt like, oh my God, this is what I want, because I will be seeing this person as me, as the kind of person that I am. And that was the same inferiority complex that made me actually to go on to meet with him, because as of the time he came, he also know that there were suitors, there were guys in my life that were pushed down. In fact, they were supporting me financially. You know, like when you say you meet a guy, he actually sent you money, or he actually did this for you financially. He didn't do any of those things. He never gave me money when we met. He never did anything. Even the first time he came to Nigeria, I was even the one that paid the hotel he stayed in. He never gave me money in any reason, or you say he used money to like entice me, or those kind of a thing. Rather, if some other people were giving me money that he also sees that, you know, some people were sending me money from overseas. You know, even the money that if some of my friends sent to me, somebody who really wanted me like for everything was sending to me. Me and him, we used it for something else. For something else. I was feeling more comfortable around him. So inferiority made me to ignore all these other. Inferiority complex actually made me to, you know, stay put with him, forgot everything, ignore every other person's. Of this moment, I feel like, is this a punishment? Because for my marriage to go the way it's going, or it has gone, I feel like, is this a punishment? Because there were people who really wanted it, who really were interested in me, but I didn't show them, I didn't reciprocate, because they wouldn't know that I was inferior with them, you know, feeling inferior around them. That's why I ended up with somebody that I felt is the kind of person that God wants me to be with, and hello, here we are today. So inferiority complex was the thing that actually disfigured me, and now my marriage has gone. That inferiority complex is still there. It's still there because I'm feeling like, how maybe I'm not good, maybe how do I move on, maybe how do those things are coming back again, because I am not the kind of woman that knows how to flirt around men. I don't know how to flirt around men. I don't know how to, you know, even when I see a man, I don't even know how to look into your eyes. I don't know how to do all those things. And now, like, you are no longer, how do you even want to start again and all those things? Those inferiority is still there. But I am praying to God to find a way. That's why I am saying it out today. And I pray that today, saying this thing out, this fear of mine out, and sharing it out, I pray that God will use this means to clear away this fear of inferiority. Because I always feel like I'm of a lesser capability. Meanwhile, I am blessed, because by the time I look around me, I look around people surrounding me, even here in Nigeria, I still find out that no matter my educational background, I am still better off. I am still intelligent. I can still do so many things. I give myself some accolade, you know, looking at things, people that I know in Nigeria, my age mates. You understand? Even people that I know that are even educated, I still see myself better off. You know, if I count my blessing, I still see myself better off in so many ways. Okay, so I pray that today, saying these things out will actually make me to come out of that fear, out of that shell of inferiority, and know my worth and value, and push to that position that God wants me to be. So my inferiority was a sickness for me. It was a sickness. It is a sickness that has been in my life for a very long time, and I rebuke inferiority complex from henceforth. However, I got married to my partner because I also did not want to be seen as a gold digger, somebody who comes from a lesser family background, also uneducated or non-graduate, you know, from a white garment family, not fair-skinned, you know, so many things, like not fair-skinned, not touche, not posh, not all those things like you see as some people, you be like, whoa, you know, beautiful women and all that. I always feel that, you know, even when I was serving people, I never had anybody, any poor person, like anybody in my level come to me. Even in friendship, I never had the kind of friends that I have. Even sometimes I ask myself, like, what do they see in me? What do they see in me? I never had anybody in my grade in one day for any reason. But you know, and this is the part of the video I say you should wait and hear me say. You know, I was always putting myself so low that I decided to now, instead of, I don't want to associate with those people that are coming in my life, that are rich, that have made it already, that are educated, so that I will not be seen as a gold digger. You know that thing that maybe you get married to somebody who is wealthy already, and then when you get married to them, tomorrow in their family they start calling you one Sabbath, or this Sabbath girl, you don't use juju, can't catch our brother, you don't use this, they don't take pigeon, take this one, can't catch our brother, you know even go school, this is that. Those things was always the thing that kept me, you know, far away from these people that were coming to my life and that loves me so much, that cared about me as a single girl then. But I did not want to be seen as a gold digger. I never ever take them serious. And that was why I decided to go on with this man that I feel he doesn't have anything. When he came, we were jumping Okada from one Okada to another Okada, from Mole to Mole, from we're even staying in any oh my God, it's such a funny joke. But then I felt so comfortable and so relaxed being around him. So I didn't want to be seen as a gold digger, and that was what I went for. And you know what? Now I regret it. So being a gold digger, is it really a crime? I'm going to be telling you guys why I say you should stay tuned. To every single woman or any single lady watching me today, it is not a crime to be a gold digger. It is okay to be a gold digger. You know what? It does, because digging gold means like you being somewhere that you're not comfortable with and you want to be in a better place. That is the same thing like Regina Daniels did. She was somewhere and she wanted to marry somebody who is rich enough because she loves living a rich life. So there is nothing wrong in someone trying to get to where they want to be, trying to be a gold digger and marry a rich person. Because who doesn't like good things? So they will say you're a gold digger, so you will not become poor and you die a poor person. You marry a poor person and you die in fact, the worst mistake everybody would even think about is as a woman, you wanting to, okay, it doesn't matter. Because as you marry a poor person, that is why how the whole stress will be. This poor person will never ever, tomorrow, if you talk, he will say, because I don't get money. If you shake your head because I don't get money, anything you do, he will never ever take you seriously. He will never ever take you seriously. He will be always see until maybe God blesses him. Even when God blesses him, maybe that tomorrow he will now start feeling like, okay, he actually stayed when I was poor. But at that time, when you are in that relationship, anything you do, you will always be feeling like you are insulting him, you are not respecting him. Any slightest thing, it is always about him. So, being a gold digger is not a crime. Even as a woman, as a man, being a gold digger is not a crime. That you're a poor man does not mean that you cannot marry a woman who is rich tomorrow. Okay? So, dig your gold well, but the only advice I will give to you is when you want to dig your gold, prepare your own self. Be at least silver, be at least bronze, be at least something, so that when you see the gold, it can be able to complement with each other. At least this person is a silver, and we can suit together. We can at least blend together. We belong in the same kind of category, at least, even though this person is less about. Because as a woman, you want a gold. You're trying to be a gold digger, but you're nothing. You sit down in the house every time. You're pressing telephone. You're not even preparing yourself to suit at least some percentage of what that gold person wanted. If Regina Daniels was somebody like me and you, do you think Ned will go for her? No, Ned went for her because this girl was pushing, a young girl at that nature and knows what she wants. This girl she's already classy before she got to marry Ned. And that was what happened to me. I was just scared of not being a gold digger. And in as much as I was also trying to build myself, which wasn't easy because I didn't get the support I wanted. At the time when I wanted to now support myself and pursue on something, that was when I now met my husband. I felt like, okay, maybe I should get married now with him. So there is nothing wrong in being a gold digger, but the thing and the best advice is when you want to be a gold digger, prepare yourself. Be a classy woman. Train yourself, build yourself. Get something doing. Not just going to school. That you went to school, okay, you might go to school, but if you don't have anything, you cannot defend that school you went for. You are nothing. So you might go to school, but please build yourself. Build yourself. I always say women should always be practical. Even men. Learn something practical, something that even if you're going to school, you're there doing this business, you are your boss of your own, you have people working for you, people do all those things. And tell me how a man who is already a gold will see you and not come for you. Of course, he will come for you because you know what? You deserve a man that will nourish you even more. You deserve a man that will support you even more. So I pray that as you're watching this video today, listen to what I have to say. Do not if you're having inferiority as well, like me, please rebuke the inferiority. Let this video be a point of contact that today, any spirit of inferiority that has been affecting your life or affecting us both, let that inferiority die, because we are better off than so many people who thinks they are better off than us. We are so better off than so many people who are born rich. We are better off than so many people who went to school. We are better off than so many people who lives abroad. Even you as living in Nigeria, you are better off than so many people. Because they are at where they are does not mean that they are better than you. It is only grace. So, but because of where you are, or you are where you are, do not feel less of yourself. Believe in who God had made you, believe in how God created you, and push to what you want. That was my mistake of not going for what knowing what I really want and going for it, even when it was coming on a platter of gold. And you know what? But this time around, my eyes are open. I know what I want now. I am grown, and I am rebuking any spirit of inferiority, even though the inferiority is there, being that my marriage has failed now, and then it should be adding to my inferiority complex. Okay, I am from a Sabbatarian family. I am not educated, and now I am a single mother of 2. Oh my God, like, guys, if I sleep and I wake up with this fear, it's destroying me. Every 2 a.m. is destroying me. But I rebuke inferiority, and I gather the morale and the boldness to make this video today, that I rebuke inferiority. Even though I am a single mother, I am still beautiful, I am still classy, and I am still blessed. Thank you for watching this video, and I will see you again in my next video. Stay tuned, because you know what? The video and these stories is about to unfold. I love you. See you again in my next video.